If you're over 50 and battling diabetes, every bite of food you take can either heal you or quietly hurt you. And yet, most people are still afraid to eat fruit. What if I told you there are 7 fruits that don't spike your blood sugar, but actually help control it, improve your insulin sensitivity, and even protect your nerves, heart, and kidneys? And here's the best part. These aren't exotic or expensive. In fact, you might already have one of them in your kitchen right now. So, which fruit can lower fasting glucose by 26%? And which one helps slow down starch digestion better than medication? In this video, I'll walk you through 7 of the best fruits for anyone over 50 dealing with diabetes, based on the latest science, real-life patient stories, and powerful nutrition strategies. If you care about your health, your independence, and your ability to live life on your terms, this might be the most green bananas. What if I told you the green banana? Yes, the one you usually wait to ripen, is actually a hidden weapon for controlling blood sugar. Let me tell you a story. Richard, a 67-year-old retired teacher from Ohio, came into my office last year frustrated and tired. His fasting glucose had been creeping up, despite medications and a clean diet. "Doc," he said, "I feel like I'm doing everything right, but nothing's changing." So I asked him, "Have you ever tried green bananas?" He laughed. "Aren't those the ones we throw out?" "Not anymore. Because green bananas are one of nature's best sources of resistant starch, a special type of carbohydrate that acts more like fiber than sugar. Unlike regular starch, resistant starch doesn't get digested in your small intestine. Instead, it ferments slowly in the colon, feeding the good bacteria in your gut and keeping your blood sugar from spiking after meals. Resistant starch slows digestion, improves insulin sensitivity, and helps keep you full longer. One small study even showed that adding green bananas to a diabetic's diet could reduce fasting glucose by up to 26% without medication. And that's not all. When green bananas ferment in your colon, they produce something called butyrate, a fatty acid that protects your gut lining, reduces inflammation, and may even lower your risk of colon cancer. Here's how my patients love to use green bananas: air-fried or pan-fried slices with a sprinkle of olive oil and sea salt. Boiled as a side dish with lean protein, just like plantains in Caribbean cooking. Blended into smoothies using green banana flour, which keeps the benefits without the sugar. You can also mash them into diabetic-friendly pancakes, bake them into low GI muffins, or even mix into savory soups for added fiber. Just one green banana a day can start making a difference. It's like nature's version of slow-release insulin, I often tell my patients. It doesn't work like a shot, but it gives your body time and support to recover. But if green banana surprised you, wait until you meet the next fruit. It's sweet. Cantaloupe, the sweet fruit diabetics can and should enjoy. You've been told to avoid sweet fruits, but what if one of the sweetest could actually help you lower your blood sugar? Evelyn, 72, used to love cantaloupe, but after being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, she cut it out completely. "I didn't want to make things worse," she told me, but what she didn't know was this: cantaloupe is not the problem. In fact, it may be one of the safest fruits she could have chosen. According to the Harvard School of Public Health, cantaloupe has a glycemic load of just 4.5 per serving, which is considered safe and stable for blood sugar control. Glycemic load, GL, takes into account both the quality and quantity of carbohydrate, making it a better predictor than glycemic index alone. Beyond that, cantaloupe is a metabolic multitasker. Hydration. Cantaloupe is nearly 90% water. This helps regulate blood sugar by improving kidney filtration and circulation, according to the Cleveland Clinic. Fiber, about 1.5 grams per cup may sound small, but it plays a major role in slowing glucose absorption. The American Diabetes Association, ADA, emphasizes fiber's crucial role in managing post-meal blood sugar spikes. Beta-carotene. This antioxidant converts to vitamin A and supports immune balance and insulin sensitivity. A 2018 study in nutrients linked beta-carotene to reduced oxidative stress, a major factor in diabetic complications. Potassium, about 400 mg per cup. This mineral supports nerve function and blood pressure, both of which are frequently impaired in people with type 2 diabetes, as noted by Mayo Clinic research. Here's how my diabetic patients safely enjoy cantaloupe. Pair it with chia seeds or walnuts to slow digestion and prolong satiety. Add it to a green smoothie with spinach, cucumber, and a few mint leaves for a refreshing, low GI blend. Enjoy it chilled, sprinkled with cinnamon, as a naturally sweet dessert that doesn't destabilize blood sugar. Evelyn eventually added cantaloupe back into her life. Instead of an afternoon cookie, she now has cantaloupe slices with a dollop of plain Greek yogurt. Within 3 weeks, her post-lunch blood sugar readings were more stable, and she told me, "I actually look forward to eating again." If cantaloupe, the fruit you were once told to avoid, can actually help regulate your blood sugar. Apple, the everyday fruit that protects your pancreas. It's sweet, it's crunchy, and you've probably had one this week. But what you may not know is, that same apple could be protecting your insulin-producing cells, bite by bite. Samuel is a 69-year-old retired postal worker. Every morning, he used to eat a banana with his coffee. But after his A1C crept into the diabetic range, his doctor told him to cut carbs, including fruit. So he replaced the banana with a red apple. 2 months later, his fasting glucose dropped by 14 points. And the reason? Apples do something bananas can't. First, let's talk fiber. A medium apple contains about 4 grams of fiber, mostly soluble fiber, specifically pectin. According to the Mayo Clinic, soluble fiber forms a gel-like substance in your gut, which slows down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. Next, the antioxidants. Apples are rich in quercetin, a type of polyphenol that's been shown in studies published by the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition to reduce oxidative stress in people with diabetes, improve insulin sensitivity, possibly protect the beta cells in your pancreas, the ones that actually make insulin. And let's not forget the glycemic index, GI. Apples have a GI of 35/40, which is considered low. This means they cause minimal rise in blood sugar, especially when eaten with the peel, which is loaded with antioxidants and additional fiber. Here are some of my favorite ways diabetic patients use apples safely. Slice 1 apple and pair it with a tablespoon of almond butter. The healthy fat slows digestion and keeps you full. Dice it into steel-cut oats for a low GI, high-fiber breakfast. Add thin slices to a green salad with walnuts and balsamic vinegar. Delicious, blood sugar-friendly, and satisfying. And a quick health tip: washing apples with water and baking soda for 15 minutes can remove up to 80% of pesticide residue, according to research from the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry. Samuel still eats 1 apple every morning, this time with a boiled egg or a piece of cheese. "I don't miss the banana anymore," he told me. "It's crazy that something this simple could make such a difference." It's not crazy, it's science. But apples are just the beginning. What if I told you that one tiny green fruit, could do what even some medications can't. Kiwi, the tiny green fruit that fixes digestion and stabilizes blood sugar. It's fuzzy, it's tart, and it's barely bigger than a golf ball. But inside, it holds more vitamin C than an orange, and a surprising gift for diabetics. Enzyme-powered blood sugar control. Maria, age 65, struggled with two common problems after every meal: bloating and glucose spikes. She thought fiber supplements were the solution, but they only made her feel worse. That changed the day she added a kiwi to her breakfast. What makes kiwi stand out isn't just its vitamin content, but its enzyme. Kiwi contains actinidin, a natural enzyme that helps break down protein more efficiently in the stomach. According to research published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry, actinidin supports better gastric emptying and protein digestion, especially helpful for older adults whose digestion tends to slow down. This improved digestion reduces the post-meal glucose surge that many diabetics experience, because the body doesn't have to work as hard or as long to process food. Beyond digestion, kiwi brings more benefits. Glycemic index of ~50, moderate but safe for diabetics, especially when paired with fat or fiber. 2 grams of fiber per fruit, mostly insoluble, helping to bulk the stool and reduce appetite. More vitamin C than an orange. A single kiwi contains around 64 mg of vitamin C, according to the USDA, more than 70% of your daily value. Vitamin C is a key antioxidant that supports immune balance and reduces diabetic inflammation. 215 mg potassium per fruit. This helps regulate blood pressure and nerve function, both crucial for people with elevated glucose. Want to get the most from kiwi? Slice it into a spinach and walnut salad for a tangy, blood sugar-friendly lunch. Blend into a smoothie with avocado, cucumber, and chia seeds for sustained energy. Or eat it whole, with the skin. According to Healthline, the fuzzy skin is rich in fiber and antioxidants, and totally edible if washed well. And here's a tip from one of my patients. Keep sliced kiwi in the freezer, then drop a piece into your water for a refreshing anti-inflammatory drink that supports digestion between meals. Maria now eats 1 kiwi with breakfast and another in the afternoon with a slice of cheese. Her bloating is gone, and so are the sudden afternoon crashes she used to dread. As she told me, "I don't feel heavy after eating anymore. I feel stable." That's the power of choosing the right fruit, not just for your blood sugar, but for your entire system. And if you thought kiwi was impressive, wait until you meet a fruit that doesn't just help digestion or sugar control. It actually slows the absorption of starch and boosts your insulin sensitivity with nothing more than a single squeeze. That's lemon, the citrus secret that slows sugar spikes and boosts insulin sensitivity. It's sour, simple, and often overlooked. But for people over 50 with diabetes, this one fruit might be the most powerful flavor in your kitchen. Frank, 74, had always used lemon in tea and marinades. But when his blood sugar started fluctuating wildly after meals, he asked me for one simple tip he could apply without changing his entire diet. "Try lemon water," I said, "not the sugary kind from bottles, just warm water, and a fresh squeeze." He raised an eyebrow but tried it anyway. 2 weeks later, his after-meal glucose levels dropped by 18%. Lemons are rich in citric acid, a compound that slows the breakdown of starches in your digestive system. According to research published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition, citric acid helps delay gastric emptying, which reduces the rate at which glucose enters your bloodstream. This is crucial for diabetics, because slower digestion equals smaller sugar spikes. But that's not all lemons do. Vitamin C. One lemon contains between 30–50 mg of vitamin C. According to the Mayo Clinic and Cleveland Clinic, vitamin C improves insulin sensitivity and helps lower chronic inflammation, two key drivers of insulin resistance. Mineral absorption. Lemon enhances the body's ability to absorb magnesium and iron, which are often deficient in people with type 2 diabetes. Better absorption means better nerve function, more stable energy, and fewer cramps. Alkalizing effect. Despite being acidic in taste, lemons have an alkalizing effect inside the body. Some evidence, such as from Healthline, suggests that more alkaline blood chemistry may support better metabolic function overall. Here are practical ways to add lemon into your diabetic-friendly routine. Before meals, drink a cup of warm lemon water 15 minutes before eating. It primes digestion and smooths out post-meal glucose. During meals, squeeze lemon over grilled fish, roasted vegetables, or lentils to brighten flavor without adding sugar or heavy sauces. All-day hydration. Freeze lemon slices and drop them into your water bottle. You'll drink more water and get steady doses of vitamin C throughout the day. Bonus: add a cinnamon stick to warm lemon water for extra blood sugar lowering effect. Studies like one from the Journal of Medicinal Food have shown that cinnamon may improve glucose metabolism. Frank told me, "It's the first habit I've ever stuck to." Because it's easy, it's affordable, and best of all, it works. Sometimes managing diabetes isn't about restriction. It's about small upgrades done daily. But now let me ask you something. What if I told you there's a fruit out there with 4 times more vitamin C than an orange? One that not only helps stabilize sugar, but also shields your nerves from the most dangerous diabetic complication of all. That's exactly what we're diving into next. Guava, the tropical fruit that protects your nerves and lowers sugar naturally. Sweet, crunchy, and bursting with color, guava may look like just another tropical fruit, but inside, it hides some of the most powerful protection for your nerves, pancreas, and blood vessels. Linda, 61, had one major fear about her diabetes. It wasn't just sugar spikes or weight gain. It was nerve damage. "I started feeling tingling in my feet," she said, "and my doctor said it was probably the beginning of neuropathy." We added guava to her diet, twice a week, skin and all. 2 months later, the tingling had decreased, and her fasting blood sugar dropped by 12 points. Guava is rich in a compound called lycopene, a red antioxidant pigment also found in tomatoes. According to a study published in Free Radical Research, lycopene helps reduce oxidative stress, which is a major cause of nerve damage in diabetics. But that's just the beginning. Extremely low glycemic index, GI-12. Guava releases glucose very slowly, making it ideal for blood sugar control. Nearly 9 grams of fiber per fruit. This high fiber content slows digestion, supports gut health, and keeps you full longer, helping avoid cravings and glucose swings. The Journal of Clinical Nutrition supports fiber's critical role in glucose regulation. Vitamin C powerhouse. One guava contains 3 to 4 times more vitamin C than an orange. According to Cleveland Clinic, vitamin C protects the pancreas, supports capillary strength, and helps reduce inflammation around insulin receptors. Guava leaves, often overlooked, these are rich in quercetin and flavonoids. A 2010 study from Nutrition and Metabolism showed guava leaf tea helped lower blood sugar and improve insulin resistance in type 2 diabetic patients. Here are ways I recommend patients enjoy guava. Eat it whole, skin, seeds, and all, for maximum fiber. Sprinkle lime juice and a pinch of salt on fresh slices for a classic blood sugar-friendly snack common in Latin America and Southeast Asia. Brew guava leaf tea, available dried or fresh. Boil with a cinnamon stick for 10 minutes, let cool, and sip after meals for added metabolic benefits. Bonus: keep sliced guava in the fridge for a quick mid-morning or evening snack, especially when sweet cravings hit. Linda still eats guava twice a week, usually with her breakfast or as a mid-afternoon pick-me-up. She told me, "It feels like I'm finally doing something proactive, not just reacting to my diabetes." And that's exactly how nutrition should feel. But there's still one fruit left. One that's not just low in sugar, the creamy superfruit that balances blood sugar and protects your heart. You've been taught to fear fat, but what if the right fat, found in this one fruit, could help lower blood sugar, protect your heart, and keep you full for hours? George, 66, was struggling with blood sugar crashes mid-morning. He'd eat a diabetic-safe breakfast, cereal with skim milk, maybe a banana. But by 10 a.m., he'd feel shaky, tired, and irritable. So we made one change: half an avocado mashed on whole grain toast. 1 week later, no crashes, more energy, and a more stable glucose curve. Avocados are rich in oleic acid, a monounsaturated fat also found in olive oil. According to Harvard Health, oleic acid improves insulin sensitivity and reduces systemic inflammation, two major benefits for people with type 2 diabetes. And unlike many fruits, avocados have glycemic index near 0. They contain almost no sugar or starch, meaning they don't raise blood sugar at all. 7 grams of fiber per fruit. This helps slow digestion and increase satiety, reducing the risk of overeating or snacking on refined carbs. Rich in potassium and magnesium. Cleveland Clinic confirms these minerals help regulate blood pressure, relax blood vessels, and support glucose metabolism, especially important for seniors. High satiety index. A 2020 study in Nutrients found that participants who ate avocado with a meal felt fuller longer and had lower insulin levels post-meal compared to those who didn't. Want to get the benefits without overdoing it? Breakfast: mash half an avocado with lemon juice and chili flakes on a slice of whole grain toast. Lunch: add avocado cubes to your salad with olive oil and balsamic vinegar. Great for absorbing fat-soluble nutrients like vitamin K and lycopene. Snack or dip: blend avocado with Greek yogurt and come in for a savory dip that replaces high-carb spreads. Bonus tip: if avocados ripen too quickly, store them in the fridge to slow the process. Or freeze mashed avocado with lemon juice in an airtight bag. It keeps for weeks. George told me, avocados used to be a sometimes food. Now they're my secret weapon. He eats a quarter to half an avocado almost daily, feeling full, focused, and finally in control of his glucose again. Fat isn't the enemy. The wrong fat is. And avocados, they're part of the solution. So there you have it, 7 fruits that don't just fill you up. They fight inflammation, nourish your gut, stabilize your sugar, and support your heart, nerves, kidneys, and brain. But more importantly, they put you back in charge. Up next, we wrap it all together, so you know exactly how to use these fruits, when to eat them, and how to build your own diabetic-friendly food routine that actually works. Let's finish strong. This isn't just about fruit, it's about freedom. Let's take a step back. What did we really learn? We learned that food isn't the enemy, especially not the right fruit. In fact, the right fruit can act like medicine. Green bananas control sugar spikes and heal your gut. Cantaloupe hydrates you, supports the heart, and satisfies cravings. Apples protect your pancreas and digestion. Kiwi strengthens your immunity while supporting protein breakdown. Lemons slow starch absorption and boost mineral uptake. Guava defends your nerves and keeps sugar stable for hours. Avocado keeps you full, calm, and metabolically balanced. But here's the deeper truth. This isn't about avoiding sugar or fear or restriction. It's about taking ownership of your health, one bite, one meal, one habit at a time. You don't need expensive supplements. You don't need fad diets. You just need to listen to your body and give it what it's been craving all along, real nourishment from real food, with real science to back it up. One small step. Every day, starting now. If you found something valuable in this video, something that made you think differently about your health, don't keep it to yourself. Click the like button. It helps more seniors find this life-changing information. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell so you never miss what's coming next. Leave a comment below which of these fruits surprised you most. Which one will you try this week? And if you have someone you care about, a parent, a friend, or a neighbor, share this video with them. Because this isn't just about managing